Hey guys, Cole Randall from Pocket Scout here. Today we're going to be doing some venison jerky. So we're going to show you how to do that today. This is some stuff from last year's harvest, so I can't believe it's lasted this long, but we better use it up. And these are 3 roasts. Wasn't sure what to do with them, so if all else fails, venison jerky. Can't really go wrong. Alright, so now what we're going to do, we're going to cut this stuff up. And I'm going to show you guys, there's a couple different ways you can do it in regards to thickness and also going with or against the grain. So let's do that. All right, so when you're cutting this, just double check, make sure all the hair's gone. There's no leftover deer hair from when you field dressed it. Thickness, you want to do 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 inch. Sounds thick. A lot of the moisture is going to be eliminated in the dehydrated or smoker, however you want to do this. So those will thin right up. Also, the other way is if you want chewy jerky, you're gonna go with the grain. And as you can see with this one, grain's going this way. So you're gonna wanna cut nice long strips that way. That'll give you a nice chewy jerky. If you want something that's a little more crispy, easier to chew, perpendicular to the grain, you're gonna cut it in strips this way. All right, so we're gonna cut this up and then we'll show you how to marinate. All right, now that we have all of our strips cut up the way we want them, now we're gonna put them in the pan. Try and crisscross them, make sure our ingredients kind of penetrate all the spaces, submerge them as much as you can. A couple comments about the marinade is knowing your audience. So for me and my family, that's what this batch is primarily for. We like the taste of actual meat and venison and stuff, so I don't go crazy with marinating and really submerging it. The flavors will just kind of slowly melt in, but I really like the flavor of meat. Now, if you're introducing venison to someone, this is the way you want to do it, I would suggest maybe a more powerful marinade. Maybe throw your favorite beer in there on top of it. It'll help tenderize the meat, and then on top of more marinade, it'll help mask the, I guess some people would say, harsh venison flavor, if they're brand new to it. Another comment is knife. There's nothing more dangerous in a kitchen, especially when cutting meat, than a dull knife. So really, really sharpen your knife, or else you're gonna be fighting it, and then that's just, you're asking for trouble. All right, so we're gonna lay this in here. And just whatever, just kind of slap it in if you want. All right, now we have our meat laid out in our pan, a nice glass pan. And the ingredients that I'm using today are soy sauce. So 1 cup of soy sauce, about 1.5 tablespoons of, let's round up, 2 tablespoons of freshly ground black peppercorns. That's 1 teaspoon each of onion powder and garlic powder. I already pre-mixed them in there. And then that's about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce of whatever brands, it doesn't really matter. Now what we're gonna do is just try and submerge the meat in here. So we'll dump this right in. That's fine. It doesn't have to be pretty by any means. You can mix this up with your hand after if you want. You could do this differently. You could marinate them in a bowl and then lay your strips, but I like it this way. This is fine. The flavors will kind of blend together anyway. Maybe you get a little variety in each piece. All right, so we got all our ingredients in here, and I just kind of submerged it all with my hand, give it a little mix. It looks pretty good. Now the easy part is wrap this and then throw it in the fridge for about 24 hours. If you have a vacuum sealer, you can shave that wait time down to about 12, but I'm just gonna toss it in the fridge just because that's the easier way to go. And then we'll throw it in the dehydrator. Well, it's the next day. Our jerky's been marinating for about 24 hours, and we're gonna go ahead and throw it in the dehydrator. We're gonna try it out for 160 for 4 hours, but keep an eye on it. All right, let's do it. All right, it's been about 4 hours later. We're gonna check these guys out. Oh, looks pretty good. Perfect. Tell me what you think. Try it out for yourself. Thanks for watching.